You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the matches get in pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they get me in pretty fast this time though. They been going a little slow lately. So what I'm gonna do? So we're gonna train guys just so I get my time and everything right, so that I'm ready. And I'm probably going to fight. Ken. I want you not to. Hey, I want that match with you.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Reacts to the throw. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Checks with the projectile. All right, what's coming up next? Oh, talk about overextending. That's some big juicy get. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Let's off a projectile to waste time.
Let's go. All right.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Grabs and throws them away.
All right, baby. Come on, baby. Gotta get better. Gotta get together.
Until their drive resets. Burnout activates. Player meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. KO.
All right. Okay. She got one more. Let's go. Let's go.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Oh, whiffs the grab. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Deals some sick damage here in exchange for some meter. Trips him up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 has the life lead. Both sides looking for an opening. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Throws out a projectile. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Snares! They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that.
Alright, no more. No more playing. Let's go. That's my warm up. Let's go. Let's go. That's the warm up. That's the warm up. the hat off. Everything off. Game time. It's game time. It's game time. They ain't never fixed this matchmaking thing. So,
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. He goes for the command grab. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Next up, blocks the jump in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? That was a solid anti-air. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Burnout is triggered. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Slips the grab. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Not shy with the grab. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Dashes up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A quick breather. Their life is hanging by a thread. Looking to impress with this super big anime vibe. Period day. Player 1 is dominating this match. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Well, listen, when you're locked in,
there we go. Let's go. First win out the way. We got it out the way. See her, I haven't fought her enough to know her moves and the tricks that she do, so I don't know how I'm gonna got a BB hell, don't she? I caught a B in this moment.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Come on, baby. Come on. I know what you're gonna do. I think I do.
Or even charge in. Tricky territory here. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. What are they thinking here? There's a corner switch. That was a solid anti-air. Who's gonna make a move? The pace is slowed considerably. Who will make the first move? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? The jump-in is denied. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Opts to reposition. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They break things off to take a quick breather. Obito hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Grabs and throws him away. Will we see a drive impact? Opts to reposition. Springs forward with the drive rush. Are we gonna... Ooh, what a smart throw! Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time to pick flatline.
There we go. There we go.
Brings it home.
No rematch. No rematch. You will not get no rematch. I want a rematch. I lose. That's what I'm talking about. Get me in the match. Back to back.
HP max. Side quest done. And the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
It's always a chess match when I'm fighting Ryu.
This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. He goes for the command grab. Alright, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive use. That was a tough cross-up. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Long low attack hits. Smart play to stop the opponent there. The jump-in is denied. Dashes forward. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Looks to drop.
Okay, you know all them combos. So what?
That off and keeps going. Both burnout triggered.
So what? He's fan. Okay. Okay, he being fancy. So what?
Here's the final round.
So what?
The real fight starts now.
You gotta hit the moves. You gotta hit the move first, bro.
The jump-in is denied. Off the reposition.
You gotta hit the move first, my boy.
To break the stalemate with the fire.
My boy.
The dealing out phase is over. Crowns him from above. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump-in. Amazing. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Oh, reversal. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 is barely hanging on, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Back to the corner.
Yeah.
You're gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Tell him.
Oh.
Big time win.
Damn.
Putting the cherry on
I don't think he gonna beat me,
Oh, damn.
but I don't know.
Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Player 1 can't
Get him out of here.
gotta play
Get him out of here.
perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player 2 has gotta be feeling
Should I give him a rematch, man? Should I give him that work? Should I give him that work, bro? I'm gonna give you a foul. I'm gonna give him a foul one, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him another one just cause I like them combos he did. I like the little combos, so you know what I'm saying? Give him another. Come on, bro. Ooh. See, he think he doing something when he doing them fancy little moves. Bro, stop it, bro.
Fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Taking stock.
Come on, bro. Why you keep doing that?
Is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right
Bro,
now.
I gave you a chance.
Heading into the end
And that's how you gonna do me.
getting tense.
Okay. All right.
Player one on the board first with the win.
All right, let's go.
Want to keep the pressure on.
I ain't gonna back him down this time.
Medium kick. Stop the puddle.
Dang.
Player one can build off this lead. Will we see a drive? Burnout activated. Player one has an empty drive gauge. Oh, burnout triggered. Obito hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Both sides in burnout.
If you jump again,
Big anime vibes with Empyrean Den. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Still scrapping for control of the space. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closes it out.
hit me like
Brings
that.
it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Can't tech the throw. Player two has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown. Solid blocking. Decides to meet them in the air. Holds out with the block. All right, what's coming up next? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Checks with a medium. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Neither KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps. Shoots off a fireball up close. Not shy. Obito hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Big game blow. Scrapping it out up close. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Going in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon on Super Armor. Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player two brings it home.
Oh my God, he did all that. He had some good moves. You know, nice moves. I'm gonna hit the like button so I can run into him again. He had some nice moves though. It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? All that, see, who that came? I think it's okay. That's Cam.
They're all fired up.
I'm thinking I fought this person before, but I could be wrong.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command program.
Come on. You don't want to make the first move? What's up?
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
You know what I mean?
All right. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What's the play here? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Player two chases him down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one going on the offensive. This is closes it with a classic corner throw. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. This round is so important. They were right to be on guard there. Combo with the target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Quick breather. Cuts in with the driving. Grab burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Yo, are they actually dead?
Locked on.
They're not dead. This fight's not over. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Go on knife and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Ooh, what a smart play. Okay, here we go. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Player 2 makes it on the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going below? Breaks the block with a connects with the throw. Solid anti-air. It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up their super art gauges here.
Damn!
Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What's next? What are they gonna do? Shakes things up with a butt, drops them from the air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Good parry. A jumping crossover pass. They were sitting on their feet for this super art. Looking to remove them from the sentence with a period hit. Back to slowly.
He did.
Squeezing the impact to finish. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
No rematch. No rematch. No rematch. What?
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. Let's see see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's gonna make a move? Who's it gonna be? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Will the drive parry here open things up for him? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Jump in, finds the mark. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Takes a trip. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Brushes off the impact. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Will we see a drive in? Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets him.
Got him.
Player
Got
1
him.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Denies the jump in. Who's going to start things off? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Who will gain control, springs forward with a drive rush. They choose to spend the... It's a good spot to use the super. Connects with Civil Calamity.
Sumo ain't tucking you in for bed, but you're going to sleep real fast.
Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Uses the target combo as a filler. Going in, throws a fire, springs forward with a drive rush. Got him, drive rush! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Amazing! Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 is in a very good... Whoa! Critical art now?
This is our destiny.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Gets got.
What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who will come out on top and just pumps the brakes on the impact? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 2 will look drive rush to keep it going.
Chokes him and takes a swing.
Forward rush. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Goes for the drive rush.
They're embedding it all on the drive rush.
What now?
Looking to tenderize those organs with overload.
Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Saw it all. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Turns out.
Ugh, take a seat.
Looking for they are done.
That was a fight heard
Give me that
around
streak.
the world. Yo, talk that.
Give me that streak.
Here comes a new
Give me that streak.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Who's going to break the silence first? Stands firm and blocks the driving. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Nothing but air for the impact. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has the life lead. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right, we're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. Takes a trip. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round of KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Teleport! Still very early in the round. Good job blocking. Will we see a drive impact? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Drive impact misses. Medium kick. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh man. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Stagges them with simple calamity. We're about to see a goal when he really means business. Amazing. Brock super hard hits from him. Can they make the most of this? Oh, here we go. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this cage defense. Okay, here we go. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. A real burns out. It is over. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. There we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. All right. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. That was a solid anti-air. What are they thinking here? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Both players with no drive in the tank. All right, what's coming up next? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Life lead opens up. They block the overhead and, taking stock. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stopping body. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Can they stop this light burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of how will they utilize this? Will we see a drive in? It's a good spot to use the super. Connect with Sip of Calamity.
Kumo ain't tucking you in for bed, but you're going to sleep real fast.
Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. KO! Player 2 took no time to think.
Get lost! Jinrai! In action! Bring in the heat! Jinnu! Rip-Paw! Bet that hurt. How's this? Jinrai! Shoryuken! Jinrai! In action! Bring in the heat! Jinnu! Rip-Paw! Bet that hurt. Hadouken! Go time! Let's get it! Jinrai! In action! Bring in the heat! Jinnu! Rip-Paw! Bet that hurt. How's this?
Alright, man, they need to come on and get into the match, man. Another one.
Bring in the heat! Jinnu! Rip-Paw! Bet that hurt.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Goes for the fireball. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. All right. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with.
Oh my goodness.
Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a big damage KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Player 1 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Time to drive rush to keep it going. Teleports! Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. What'll happen here? Player brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. Player 2 holding on to that point. That was a huge closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. It's now or never. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. The exchange blows. Burns out. This is a complete shutdown.
Turning it right up with a super.
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Over in a flash.
Perfect. Man, he gonna give me that rematch because that got so.
It's not over
There you go.
yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
Let's go. Let's go. Now you got me mad, bro. Now you got me mad. Now.
Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The jump in is denied. Taking stock. Reacts to the throw. Goes to the overdrive. Can't check the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner sweep. Heading into nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 did a great job of leading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Jumps up, both fighters planning something? Risky springs forward with the drive rush. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen? It goes for the missile. Player 2 is dominating this match. Zanku Hadouken. Drive rush to keep it going. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Long range fireball to break the silence. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Drive rush! There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gate. There's a burnout. Will they go all in? They have not go a go. Flatline zone. Player 2 comes away with the win.
And what you got your settings set on, TM? What you got yours on? Mine's on mine said on worldwide. What's your connection? Yeah.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. There's a corner switch. Takes the chance to hurt him. Reads them. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag him with something. Impact's a no-go. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? The jump in catches him. Will we see it?
Hit the overthrow throw out of the cup.
That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps up. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Great work finding the opening. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning calls out their shot and responds with authority. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the nice counter. Going in?
Crowns him from above. Yes, sir. Boy, it's a good spot to use the super.
Uh-oh.
This could really tip the scales. This is a bad issue. Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai.
Shakes things up with a fireball. One chance here may end this match. This could lead to some big damage.
Can they use a fireball at that range? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Sticks the jump in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Burns the drive gauge. The low kick is blocked. Big counter. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Takes a trip. They break things off to take a quick breather. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Player 1, he's in there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Holds out with a block. Checks him with a projectile. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still springs forward with the drive rush. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
Drive it back misses. What'll happen? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
One player even goes to the air. Escapes the corner. Closing moments of...
Yo, critical art now?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Closes it out.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can...
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. That was a solid anti-air. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Taking stock. Combo with the target combo. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Heading into the end game now.
Hit the overthrow out of the cup. No escaping that.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Bops him with a target combo. Overhead. Throws a fireball.
They've got the leader for a drive impact.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Goes for a risky overdrive. How will they manage their drive gauges? Perfect parry. How will they follow up? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Going on the offensive? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Throws a fireball. There's big knockdown. Here comes the next flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Takes. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. This is a complete shutdown. Huge chance after that wall spike. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Snares him with a renversé. They can't make any mistakes here if they want any chance of winning. Over in a flash. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Overhead. Solid combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Next up, coming through. A little too greedy there. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Will we see a drive impact? One chance here may end this match. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff hunting. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Early round visit going on the offensive. Decides to meet them in the air. Mono's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. Transverse. The hit throw connects. A quick breather. Burnout activates. They were looking for that overhead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Orbital hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. That corner is starting to look scary. Knockdown and... nice fireball. So, what's next? Raw super hard incoming. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
That ain't you, man. You wish. That ain't you, man. That was. I missed a lot of opportunities right there. Man, yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. You know that wasn't you, man.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. A little too greedy there. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Oh, talk about overextending. Both fighters are trying to decide. Oh, burnout triggered! Daku Hadouken! Goes for the rush. This is a critical. That was a huge. He ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Long low attack hits. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Goes for it up. This can lead to some big damage. Going in. Can they create an opportunity? Gotta do better than that. Hanging a fireball at that range. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jump, smart play to stop the opponent there. Checks them with the projectile. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Nails the anti-air. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Looks like they want to... burnout activates. One chance here may end this match. Player 2 comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. Who will gain control of the match in the early going. Connects with medium kick. Time's the only thing moving here. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Looking for a chance. Oh, could be the start of something. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Daku Hadouken. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Drive rush to keep it going. Teleport hits the overthrow out of the cup. It's too much. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Big time whip! Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Going in. Jumps in. Out of the play. Turning it right up with a super. Looking to remove him from the distance to the period's end. They're using a fireball. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gate. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 drops them. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Forward rush. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Fires off them and done. Clutch anti-air. Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. The throw misses. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? tricky territory here. Perfect air-to-air. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Holds out with a block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock, snipes them out the air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? This lands a punish counter for the first hit. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Were they baiting them into that? Player 2, burnout activates. Player 2 hits the overall throw out of the cup untouchable. Impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Both fighters are raring to go. Akuma going, they were right to be on guard there. Links it! Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Super Art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. I hope you're not a lightweight because one hit on this cup is enough to ether you. Amazing! Drops them hard. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. We use Animate for this cookout. Sets up with the jump in. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Big gauge different uses their drive gauge. That huge chance that we have wall strike. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighters play out of their goddamn minds there.
Challenger!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Checks with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Knockdown. Starts with a jump. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Still very early in the round. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them to start the corner pressure. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Going in. Clean parry. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Big anime vibes with Imperium's end. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. Both fighters planning something? The corner throw ends it. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Next up, there's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. What's the play here? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Well-timed command throw there. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Goes to the overdrive. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Takes a trip. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Box them with a target combo. Taking stock. Player 2 checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Will gain control of the match in the early going. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. That's a counter. A drive impact could end it all here. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Acid flame. Knockdown and KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Blocks the impact. Overdrive art. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. A quick breather. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Jump! Genius read with that throw escape. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Tap out for the Amora throw. Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's go. But oh my God, what a throw test. Looking to tenderize the Morgan Okoro. What's next? Did we see a drive impact here? Crowns him from above. Huge chance after that wall shot. No, critical art now? Are you kidding me? Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deals some sick damage here in exchange for some meter. Player 2 with the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 chases them down. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Shoots off a fireball up close. The super, oh! There she goes. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. A drive impact could end it all here. Still slugging it out at this range. Obito hits. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Zones with the fireball. Under dash hit. Knockdown and are we gonna see if no put that away? It's a feint. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Hits the Obito throw out of the tunnel. Okay, here we go. The raw super art incoming. Looking to remove him from the senses as the comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let off a projectile to waste time. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Got their eye on the air. Long low attack hit. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Checks them with the projectile. Had the radar up and running. Grabs them. Player 1 chases them down. Hits the aerial. Going in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Teleports. They decide to take a breather to regroup. So, what's next? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with their fireball. Yes, sir. More damage, please. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Tries to be tricky. They gotta dig that foul, read the counterattack. Flatline thing. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. With super arts into play, draw super art incoming. Spends it all on the super. Not try one bit about it. Okay, here we go. Hard. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Back through the court. Are we gonna play that plus anti-air? Player 1 is gonna carry banks it on the fireball. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Fires off in overdrive. Good anti-air. What's the play here? Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. They were ready for the air attack. Plays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Holds out with the block. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
They've got the meter for a drive. It's burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank.
Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it? KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Sticks the jump in. Feeling it. They're going for the super art.
That's a little game for the stops goggle.
Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
Gotta be careful not to whip Obito hits. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Anti-air in the clutch. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
There's a change of sides.
Turning kick hits hard.
There's a burnout.
Dangerous range here. Both sides getting ready.
Touching fireball to continue their hold over their goal. This unleashes some big damage.
Cashes out the gate right there.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Up and over. How's that?
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? Anything could happen here. Feeling out the spacing. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Combo with the target combo. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Box him with a target. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
No cookout complete without Empyrean's end.
They need to rely on their instincts here.
Both burnout. Expect to KO.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something?
A drive impact could end it all here.
Jumps against the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punch. Last round, people. Both fighters trying to go all in from this. Blocks it. Throw connects and does big damage. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. They decide to take a breather to regroup. So, this is gonna hurt. Okay, here we go. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they get this drive bring them back? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? What are they gonna do? nicely, but with the attack. Only a little bit of drive and life left. They are done! Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Teleport! Big time win! Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Goes air to air and takes their turn. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 2 with the life lead. Goes for the fireball. Who's it gonna be? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. What's the play here? Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Not shy with the grab. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Projectile to try and change the situation. Grabs him. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Can't tech the throw? Player 2 will have to fight back here without any burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Holds out with the block. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive... Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're backed up into the corner. Both fighters planning something? Will we see a try hit? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge first, wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. The jump-in is denied. The impact gets blocked. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 is using their drive liberally. Plays on the pressure with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Oh! Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corners. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Does a good job of pushing back. Throws out a projectile. Okay, creating some space here. Takes a trip. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The jump in catches them. Decides to burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Orbital hit. The big play does it. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. This is a perfect range to reach our antagonist. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1, smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Goes for the jump in. They must have a game. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to find out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Both players look for something to work on, but neither are getting the opening they want. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blitz first? Psycho Blitz wakes him up! Going in? Breaks the ring with the headbutt up. What now? And it is on! Changes the pace with the fireball. Definitely stays out of range, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 needs to wait this out. There's a burnout. Player nothing stops this train. Yes, sir. More damage, please. What's next? Looking for a hole. Connects with the throw. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Oh, here we go. Fights back with authority. Jump, clutch, anti-air. Throws him. Player 1 uses their drive gauge. They're in range. We get oh my god, raw super! A jump? Back to the corner. Are we gonna wall flat into the guard frame? Still alive.